Hi guys, it's me. I'm gonna try vlogging for the first time. All natural, no makeup, no crazy costumes, nothing. I'd put on makeup, but I have no way to wash it off. We have no water. I am in the middle of buying the house from hell. And it was a good opportunity, I thought, to jump into. There was no deposit, no down payment. I just jumped into payments in this rent to own hell. But I'm low income. I'm on disability. I thought being in my 30s and being a homeowner and fixer-upper would be a good opportunity. But when it rains, it pours. And right now, I think I'm facing Hurricane Katrina. When we moved into this house, well, not long after we moved into this house, we discovered there are no shut-off valves. Not a one. The only shut-off valve is the little thing that they can turn and lock your water off when you don't pay. So, that's where it's turned off. It's not locked out. I mean, I've paid for water. It's just, I've got, from what I was told, my hot water heater's leaking. It was a teeny tiny one anyway. It came out of the camper. Oh, and I've got 2 leaks in pipes. So, we turned off the whole water to the house so not to rot the floors. Yes. So, it's almost Christmas, and there's no water. And we're getting ready to have tornado force winds tonight. And we had an empty, I think 26 foot across swimming pool, and it had just a teeny little bit of water, so we had to hurry up and drop that. The last storm we had the other weekend, tried taking it, and I was out there holding the pool down, and I'm not the most physically abled person, but you know what, darn it, I managed. Rock on for the chronically ill. We fight harder than most people know. That, by the way, it's what started all my crazy costumes I tend to do hauls with, because I was embarrassed to show that I'm often pale and I have dark under eyes. Sometimes my eyes look sunk in. I have a illness called cyclic vomiting syndrome. That's one of them. I have a whole list of I am a genetic mess. Yes, I am. I'm a mutant. My DNA isn't right. But one of the biggest problems I face is CVS. If you don't know what cyclic vomiting syndrome is, it's a genetic disorder they believe is caused by mutated mitochondrial DNA. That's why I call myself a mutant when I'm joking. And they don't know exactly what causes it yet, but basically your body fights itself to do everything and anything to regulate your body temperature. If you're a girl, to, be a girl. Whenever anything goes wrong with your body, it revolts by throwing up. Just endless throwing up, throwing up, throwing up, throwing up, throwing up. You throw up when you're happy, you throw up when you're sad. Any fluctuation in emotions can make you sick. Getting too hot, moving too fast, doing too much, eating too much, not eating enough, not drinking enough, drinking too much, and there's never a happy medium. It's a big war. Oh, my life is a war. It's basically, my body is a civil war. So I'm trying to stay calm as best I can, because everything right now is falling apart. Christmas is in 2 days. And the only thing that I can do for my son, really, is to give him back his phone and his controllers and clear his slate of being grounded. I feel awful. I feel like a failure. I have no access to my Christmas tree. I have one. It's just buried and locked in a storage building I don't have access to. I can't get it. This is the Christmas without a Christmas. My son acts like he's okay with it. I truly don't know if he is or not. I will say one thing, though. I don't want to seem like a complete loser. But I want to thank you, YouTube. I think I got 6 Christmas cards from you guys this year. I think I actually have 6. I only ever usually get 1 card, and that's from my insurance company. That means a lot. It really does. I'm trying to find the courage to say things about my life and the way I grew up and how my life was with my medical conditions. Sadly, I just turned 35, and I didn't even find out till I was 30 years old what was wrong with me. Until I was 30, I was told I was crazy, I was insane, I was attention-seeking, I was bulimic, I was taken from my home, and all my teenage years, I lost. They were gone. I was in different group homes, in asylums. Yes, I was in mental houses, all because I was sick. And at one point, I was angry. I was very angry. I was angry I was being robbed of my education. I was angry I was being robbed of my friends. I was always the type of person who tried to run around with a smile on my face. I was a nerd, I was a geek, and I was bullied. And I don't care. I mean, kids are cruel, childhood is what it is. But having to second guess everything you say and you do and every thought you have because you want to be compared to being normal and not being crazy. It's hard. It's hard. So when you see a lull in my videos and I'm not putting out videos, I'm generally hugging a toilet or a bucket. Every time I move, I'll get sick. It is very hard for me to say and admit all this, and it'll probably get easier for me as I go. But I feel it's important to be said. When I finally had gotten the courage on Facebook, there is some support groups for cyclic vomiting syndrome. I had asked if anyone else had gone through what I had gone through, because I wanted to know if I was alone. And a few others over time came out and said, yeah, they were stuck in eating disorder units. Oh, that is so aggravating when you're stuck on an eating disorder floor. And you're around all these people who are making themselves sick. And they tell you you can leave when you stop getting sick. And you're watching everyone else do it to themselves and you're not. I used to harbor so much hatred toward people with eating disorders. Not anymore. I mean, I know everyone else has their issues, but I was Sorry, I forgot to change the time on my phone. I've gone past 10 minutes. This is new to me. I really, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose my subscribers. But what I feel I've said, I really feel needs to be said, because there are children and adults who are wrongfully being held in places they shouldn't be because they are physically ill and they can't control it. There is, sorry about the wiggling, I'm trying to learn to be stable. Like I said, this is my first vlog with my wonderful Dollar Tree vlogging stick. Woohoo! Gotta find something to grin about. But there are people being wrongfully held for being born differently. Right now, I'm facing another fight of my life. I'm not walking around the best, and I'm not moving around the best. I am currently being monitored and tested for MS. That scares the crap out of me. I can handle puking my life away, but I don't want to lose the ability to run to a toilet. They did tell me they can't say I have it, but they can't say I don't. If I got it, it looks like I've got the remission kind where it's going to go in and out of symptoms. For the last several weeks, I've walked all funny and messed up, and sometimes I can't even stand up straight. It's like I flop at my waist, and I don't have the muscular ability to hold my upper body up. I'm right now fighting for a spinal decompression belt, and I'm hoping that'll help because I don't know what else to do. I can't take a lot of medicine because yeah, that's not fun. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like the topic of discussion, but I have a vomiting disorder. I throw up. I throw up a lot. It's like having food poisoning or the stomach flu. You can't cure. When I was little, it was easier to hide, but now as I'm older, it's not. I really, really would love to meet someone else like me. I've not met anyone else with CVS yet. I've talked to several of them, a bunch of them on Facebook. Some I've become such really good friends with. But I still would like to look in the eyes of someone who gets it. I have a lot of plans for my channel. And I have so many videos that I've recorded the makings of so many DIYs, and I've just not had the energy to put on makeup, to record intros, because I'm so afraid to show what I look like when I'm sick. Oh, I don't know what to say. Please don't tell me any stupid crap in the comments, because I don't want to deal with that right now. Life is hard for some people, even the ones who smile. I think one of the reasons I have such a drive to smile at people so much is when I went in to being a ward of the state, they told us a story, and they said it was a true story. They said it to try to get us to feel empathy for the other kids we were around, because there were some mean freaking kids in them places who wanted nothing more than to make other people cry. But they said that there was by the Golden Gate Bridge, or some big famous bridge. I cannot remember. That's the only part I can't remember is what bridge. But downriver from this big bridge the police found a gentleman dead, floating in the water. When they figured out who he was and they went to his house, they found a suicide letter on his table. And it stated that he was going to walk this 6 or 7, how many ever miles, and it was a pretty good number for walking, to this bridge. And if so much as one person, just one, would have looked at him and smiled, waved, said hi. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. Ooh, any kind gesture, just one person, he would have turned around and gone home. So when I heard that, that changed my heart for forever. And I always try to walk around like everything's okay with a big smile on my face, because I want to bring cheer and happiness to other people. It's just most people don't know who I really am. I really am a nice, smart, funny, happy person. It's just my life is so alone. I don't have a lot of family. Most of them don't want me and didn't want me since I was a kid and I was told I was crazy. There's no family holidays. There's no family at my birthday. I have me, I have my son, and I have my dogs and my cats. Some of you may hate this video. Some of you may thumbs down it. You know, at this point, I really don't care. Because you got to start somewhere. I have to start my campaign to stop the ill treatment of sick people, disabled people, people who are different. We have feelings. We have hearts. We have emotions. Of course, growing up the way I did, I knew a lot of bipolar people. And you know what? Bipolar people are allowed to get angry. They are allowed to get happy. They are allowed to get sad. Just because they take a pill doesn't mean they're never going to have an emotion. I can't tell you how many times I've seen comments and stuff said to people, and it's wrong. This may not be a happy Christmassy time video, but I have courage right now, and damn the man, I'm going for it. Anyway, guys, I don't know what else to say right now, so I think I will say goodbye. See you later, guys.